All right, guys, day in the life of a business owner. I am 29 years old. My wife is 27. She's gonna be 28 here soon. We acquired this place in our 20s, and I just kind of want to walk through and kind of show you guys what it's like to maintain a place like this, some of the things that we have to do on a day-to-day basis, and just kind of, what it's like to just operate a place like this. So I'll just kind of show you some things around here. Okay guys, so first thing that I do when I arrive here is I do a little walk around the property and make sure there's no trash or anything, or like, for example, like here's some dead stuff that I can pick up. But I usually take the blower and I'll try to clean up the property, the walkway for the time before people get here. Look, there's some stuff right here I can pick up, but pretty much I just want to make sure that there's no trash or anything here that's going to be in the way of our customers, or anything nasty. People like to come down here and throw stuff, dump their trash out here and stuff. It's pretty unbelievable. But usually do a walk around in the front and make sure there's no trash here. Let me just do a quick little look-see. Yeah, but I usually just do a couple walk-bys, looking around, making sure there's no trash anywhere. Okay. So then, second thing I do is I check out all of our plants. So I make sure all of our hanging baskets up here are getting watered. Looks good. All these look really good, look nice and healthy. This guy right here maybe could use a little bit of water. We got one down here. So, and then I'm gonna head to the back here. So a big thing is we do not live here on the premises. So some days, like especially on our days off, sometimes irrigation or drip systems may be clogged with something, or maybe our smart rain meter might think it's gonna rain or something, and then some plants don't get watered. So ultimately is I just got to do a quick walk around, just checking and seeing if plants look like they are thirsty. So yeah, I usually just do a quick little walk around, looking to see if anything looks thirsty or dying. Everything looks good over here. This one looks good over here. This all looks healthy over here. Really good. And then I'm gonna go over here and check out these planter boxes along the way. Casually looking at these guys over here, all these potted plants. Everything looks so green. Okay. That looks good. This looks good over here. This looks good. Good. Looks good. So typically, guys, what I usually do, like I went over just recently, is I will go from planter box to planter box to planter box and just make sure everything's being watered. Maybe stuff needs to be fertilized. Heck, even some stuff needs to be pruned, so we can get a little bit more growth out of a certain plant, depending on what season it is. But pretty much, and then the same thing goes over here. Is we look at my hanging baskets over here. See, we have, or I can show you better on this one. So then you can see here we have our drip system right here, drips into the plant, so we don't hand water everything. But look how beautiful this is out here right now. Everything is so lush, so green, lots of watering out here. Beautiful. So right now here at Teapot, we are actually currently at war, and it feels like we are losing bad. And let me show you what we're losing at here. See all this? This is all crabgrass here. This stuff is any kind of landscapers or gardener's worst nightmare. What I'm probably gonna have to do is by the end of the season, I'm probably gonna have to rip all this out, put down some new soil, put some protection down at the bottom, and get all this crabgrass out. It's one of my biggest pains and a lot of gardeners' pains. It's literally everywhere. Usually what I will do is I'll hack it down really quick for a wedding, get rid of it, but you know, it always comes back. But yeah, we'll see. This is going to be a next season project. Just for right now, I'm just kind of maintaining it. Whether you own a wedding venue or you own a yard that requires a lot of mowing, maintenance, gardening, whatever, the bonus is being right here down by the river. So like today, it's kind of hot, you know, I could start mowing, I could start weed eating, I could start doing whatever gets too hot and go for a little dip there. So, and right now the water is nice and cold, but this is a huge bonus right here. So here, all this blackberries here can all need to be cut back. We actually have a wedding this Sunday, so I'm gonna try to film some of that and just kind of show you guys what it's like to run a wedding for a day. Me and my wife, we've been doing it for so long to where it almost feels easy for us, but I will film and I can kind of show you a little bit of the chaos of some, depending on if the family has it together or not, or families I should say, it usually goes pretty well. But the previous owners, Denny and Jan, they have a very strong system in how they have set everything up. And to be honest, it requires little to no work from me and my wife, Sequoia, and we love it. We love it. We're thinking about adding some more services on our contracts for the wedding venue about, you know, potentially us doing the setup and we get paid a certain amount. But for the most part, when it comes to setting up tables and chairs, we don't do any of it, and that's huge. So and I can get more into the business stuff. I'm just kind of shotgunning it right now about information and just making videos and content for our wedding venue. The big differences that I'm gonna do here this year for the wedding season is when it comes to our watering schedule, I'm gonna water for 24 hours once a week. Obviously, from time to time we'll still be adding fertilizer and different surfactants so the water can reach the ground more effectively. But ultimately that's going to be my new watering schedule. What I used to do prior last season is I would water for about 4 hours every single evening and 4 hours every single morning. And I didn't really like the results of how the grass looked. So this year, from some of the professionals that I've talked to, is they would recommend watering for 24 hours straight, completely soaking the lawn, and then basically not watering for a whole week after that. But if anybody has any kind of watering knowledge when it comes to, you know, taking care of the grass of this magnitude and this size, just let me know. I'll take any kind of recommendations and look into it. One of the things that I have to do is you will see the hanging basket right here. The vegetation up top will get so thick that it will actually completely block the sun from our hanging baskets here. So one of the things I have to do is I have to trim the vines at the top pretty much once a week, because if I don't, they will completely block the sun and they'll even grow down and completely eat our flower baskets alive. So yeah, we don't want that because, you know, we didn't outsource it, but you know, gardening and flowering and planting and soil and stuff, it's all expensive. So for the vines to grow down and kill our stuff, we wouldn't like that very much. But that's just a whole nother thing that I have to keep up on. It's usually fairly quick. The post that I did, you know, that's the little video that I did about adding the surfactant to the soil. you know, I told you guys to comment below, and you guys commented a lot of great ideas. And so a lot of the things that are on the horizon soon is we're going to start doing tea reviews. So I'm going to start going over the teas that we have in here, all the benefits, you know, what it's like drinking high tea, and, you know, doing the day in the life of stuff like this where, you know, I'm filming and kind of showing you guys the things that I'm going to be doing, and I'll film myself doing more stuff, you know, like mowing, weed eating, weed pulling, watering, tree trimming, you know, anything under the sun when it comes to being out here. And we're gonna try also to film more inside our kitchen and prep and stuff like that. It's just we have to make sure that our whole family and our team is aligned when it comes to filming, because we also have a little one. Little one does not make it easy to do much of anything, because she's, you know, she's about just over 15 months, so she's busy. So we have tons of more videos that we have planned to release, and stuff that me and my wife, you know, want to do. But we have tons and tons of ideas, you know, like I said, day in the life of what it's like to be a business owner. I'm also going to start uploading stuff on YouTube, so we can start creating, building our brand significantly. So stay along with us. I promise you the videos will get a lot better. I'll try not to be so awkward, and I'll try not to say yeah, like so much. So just hang in there with us, guys, okay? I forgot to mention to you guys, my wife and I have been creating something on the back burner that contributes to the business significantly, especially to the tea side. So we're actually really excited, and we're gonna announce here soon what the product is. But we think that this product will help and benefit a lot of people. That goes hand in hand with tea. So be on the lookout for this product that we're creating, and that we're going to start marketing here soon, and we're going to start releasing to the, you know, to the public, you know, to our customers. And I'm just excited to show you guys, because it's been a long effort, and we've been going a lot back and forth on how we were going to do this thing. But it's something simple, something easy, but I really think our customers and just everybody in general is going to really love how we did this. So I'm excited. Just stay tuned and be on the lookout for that.